It's 2017, and people are now more connected than our grandparents or great-grandparents could have ever imagined. I could take out my phone right now, and with one click, my network could see how amazing this crowd looks live via Facebook or Instagram. It's like we're never alone. In an instant, we can Snapchat our meals. Hashtag worst burger ever. And our peers can dissect our dinner choices or help us find the perfect outfit, all from the comfort of their bedroom. We can effortlessly let our friends know what's happening in our lives. All we have to do is say, Siri, send text to Ayana. What's up, ? I am giving a TEDx Wilmington talk right now, and I so wish you were here. Gone are the days of rotary phones, or pay phones, or phones with those inexplicably long cords that let you talk and move around a bit. Gone are the days of slow internet speeds and waiting for dial-up connection. We are now hyper-connected and hyper-aware. But are we really connected with each other? We talk about everything online. When we wake up, what we ate, when we're sad, when we're happy, and so on. And young people's lives are more of an open book than ever before. Are we happy? It took a tragedy for me to realize that our hyperconnectivity was lacking in some important ways. On the first day of the new year, at around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, like any other teenager up at an ungodly hour, I was scrolling through my friends' stories on Snapchat. But this time was different. I started to see posts saying RIP and a boy's name from my school. I rewatched their stories at least 10 times, and then I texted my best friend to see what was happening. A minute later, I got a call from my friend. Her voice was barely audible to me, but I was able to make out 2 words. He's gone. And that's when it hit me. One of my classmates had just died. He was a freshman at my school, and he lived in the development behind my house. We rode the bus together in middle school, and he always made the bus rides more entertaining. After I got off the phone with my friend, I went onto Twitter to see what was happening there. Everyone was posting pictures of him and offering help to those who needed it, telling people it's not necessary to take your own life. That's when I realized he committed suicide. When I returned to school after the incident, administration didn't draw much attention to the fact that we had just lost a student. The hallways were quiet as if no one was in school, and the teachers gave out assignments without any real due dates or intentions of being completed. And the school brought in counselors for the week for those who wanted to talk. Even though school continued, many students wandered the halls without any true destination, just not wanting to be confined into a classroom. The adults were there for us to talk to, but many students felt like they couldn't talk to some teachers without being judged. Or worse, back in my day, stories that meant to conceive our generation as too soft, needy, or entitled. But when it rains, it pours. 4 days after this tragic loss of life, I got a text from my other friend telling me I needed to go check Twitter for her because she thought someone else in our school had just died. A quick scan of Twitter confirmed another one of our classmates had just died. Just like that. Just like that. In 1 week, we lost 2 students due to suicide. Suicide is the second leading cause of death among young adults ages 10 to 24. It is the third leading cause of death among college-age youth and young adults ages 12 to 18. More young adults die from suicide than cancer, birth defects, AIDS, stroke, influenza, and chronic lung disease combined. There are many reasons why students feel the need to commit suicide. But among teens, one of the main reasons is a feeling of hopelessness and loneliness. But bullying is also a main reason. 33% of teens are bullied. In the last year, 1 million children were reported to have been threatened, harassed, or subjected to other forms of cyberbullying on Facebook alone. Under an assault of harassment and ridicule, some people feel isolated from friends and overwhelmed with depression. But how is it possible that in a time where we share everything and are so connected, that some could feel so alone? With all of our technological advancements, how is it possible that we cannot detect the silent suffering of our friends and family? Some say technology and social media are a part of the problem. For many of my peers, social media is used to discover the latest drama with the Kardashians, or to roast each other for how we look or how we dress. Some use it to create facades or superficial relationships that gloss over the real issues happening in people's lives. But I wouldn't throw out the social media with the social mischief. Many people forget that social media was created in order to connect people with similar interests, or to just make communication easier. I say, we get back to the basics and learn how to use technology in order to deepen bonds, detect issues, and provide care for those who need it. After the suicides, my student body turned towards social media in order to express their sorrows and lend an ear and shoulder to those who needed it. At the moment, Twitter helped to bring my peers closer together, to provide a safe platform where everyone could vent on or seek help. We were able to utilize it to uplift each other in a way that was new to many of us. But there's so much more we could do as a society. We could create helpline numbers that young adults could text in order to get the counseling that they need to deal with issues that they are experiencing. Instead of posting the latest meme or mean tweet, we could commit to posting the type of advice, inspiration, and humor to make someone feel that life is worth living. We could use technology to remind us to be human and heartfelt. We could use it to remind us to check in with friends and family, or to alert us about someone's birthday. Not write HBD on someone's wall, but to give them an actual call, or write them an actual note for their special day. Now, I am willing to forego a few self-serving snaps or petty tweets in order to create an environment where my peers feel they could confide and connect. It is a minor sacrifice to make someone feel loved and worth the world. The stakes could be higher than we think. So let's commit into developing real relationships and detecting real issues. Thank you.